Hey, sweeties and swoons, it's your girl Candy, and you're watching Sweet Addictions TV. Yes, honey. And y'all all know my sister Whitney. Hey. Alright, y'all, let's get right into this love and hip-hop review, honey. Now, first off, we was down here doing some other videos, so we missed the first 10 minutes. But from what I gather, Mimi gave the car back, because when we came back up, she was calling a cab. So, yeah, y'all fill me in on that part. Don't get too much shit to say about that, because I didn't get to see it. Alright, straight to Mama D and Erica. They meet up to deal with Scrappy's money, supposedly, and how he's, you know, how money was going to be given to Erica for the baby. Okay, so Mama D says, you know, I just think it's best, you know, I give you props because you showed up, you was there for him, but I just think it's best that y'all parent. And so Erica was like, Mama D, you won. You can have your son. I don't want him. You won, right? And then so Mama D basically was like, well, I feel like since he's gone, I need to step up. So, you know, whenever you need something, let me know and I'll give it to you. Erica catches an attitude. See, now, I don't agree with Eric on this. Yeah, Mama D might have done some bullshit. Yeah, you might not like her, but as you want to keep saying, when it comes to Armani, whatever the little girl's name is, then he needs to do what he got to. Okay, so if it's just about your daughter, there was no need for you to jump. I mean, you know, get all rude and you ain't never done it before. What you gonna do it now for? Who gives a fuck? She's trying to do it now. You know what I'm saying? So if she's trying to help you with the baby, if it's all about the baby, you should be like, I appreciate that. She needs this and this and this. You know, thank you. But you snapping and you ain't never done it and blah blah blah. Like, what the fuck? You know, she's like, I'll pawn the ring if it's all that or whatever. So Mama D was like, you know what? Go ahead. Do what you gotta do. I'm gonna get up and leave. And she like, don't trip. You know, just being disrespectful. I know Mama D didn't had her time, but I'm still big on even though the bitch ain't got it in her mind that she old as shit, the bitch is old as shit. And you know, you're doing too much, especially in that situation. She called you down to tell you, hey, while my son's away, I'm stepping up. Whatever you need, the money, I got you. So it shouldn't even went down with an attitude on that. That would have been like, yes, run me the money. I would have been like, appreciate it. Thank you. But anyway, so Drew goes to Tracy's house to see, you know, why she pulled back. In his head, he kind of figured that, you know, probably like most niggas figure they can always go back and hit that. If it's that, you know, their baby mama, they feel like, I can go out and do all this, but, you know, I can always come back and get her. And he said that's how he felt. And once he seen that she pulled back, he just didn't ever think that she was gonna kiss. Like, oh my God. And so basically he was like, okay, well, if you gonna be with him, let me take y'all out to eat. It's on me. So I can get to know him since he's gonna be around my son. But I'm like, you wanna get to know him, you wanna look at him chocolatey muscles, don't you? True, I'm lying. That's nasty. There's something about you, True. But anyway, so then K. Michelle, she was holding auditions for her background singers, and she held auditions for everybody. She didn't give a fuck, she was like, she know how it was when she was trying to sing, so whoever came is who got to sing, honey. And so after they had a few, Arian. See, I got it. Arian, she started singing, and the guy who was sitting, I guess, up there on the board or whatever, he was like, she sound like a cat, like in heat, a cat strangling, whatever he said, doing too much. He could just be like, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't today, boo, it ain't gonna happen, something. So Arian gets in his face, was like, I know what you trying to do, and you ain't gotta do all that. And you know, K. Michelle said the same thing, like, okay, she got it, you doing too much. She was like, cause yeah, she sounded bad, but he was like, he ain't have to do all that. Which I agree, you ain't have to do all that. You ain't had to go Simon Cowell on her. I mean, it was just the most. And he tried to, well, Beyonce, okay, quit trying to, Beyonce is that bitch. You know, they're trying to back sing, you know. They trying to do too much, but P.S. I'm going to continue with my music career. When the fuck did Arian, where have I been? If I have missed something, and I'm pretty sure I watched them all, but I did miss the beginning of this one. Have I missed the beginning of another one? When did Arian, her music career, fill me in? She didn't sound like she would sound good on a good day. Lord. So then it goes back. Mama D and Erica go to see, you know, how much she can get for the ring. So she asked the guy, if I was to pawn it, if I was sell it back to you, how much would I get? He said 10,000. Then she said, okay, if I was to put it on consignment, how much? He said 15,000. So Mama D is praying she just sells it so it can be done. But of course she took the consignment because it's more money. So yeah. But then, okay, switches, it goes to Jocelyn. And she basically, Jocelyn sets up a go scene for her and Stevie to go look at his apartment. Because she's like, bitch, I will not be Molly the maid.
I will not have 15 years.
So they go around, they looking at the, the apartments and stuff. And then she gets him on the bed and like, I'm ready, you taking forever. And he was like, don't push me or whatever. Then he goes to his little confessional and he's like, since Mimi is acting silly, Jocelyn has the crown now. But I'm like, when did Mimi have the crown? Is what as he got introduced, he was fucking with Jocelyn more than he was with Mimi. So I'm confused. But anyway,
it was that 15 years.
And it was on and off because he got all types of kids in between them 15 years.
Oh, he did.
Then he was engaged to Eve. They got
really?
Yeah. But so then he pretty much tells her, okay, I want to commit. She's like, for real, Daddy?
Yeah.
And he said yes, but his eyeballs was like,
no.
You just said it.
What have I done? No, he's talking her hair all in his face, and
he's looking like the thing from The Rain. He just don't want to fuck with. So anyway, so then Tracy has this event called Pretty Girls Rock, and since Bambi was being a model in it, she invited Benzino Nonek. So Benzino Nonek invited Kirk. And
Kirk invited Mary Jane.
Mary Jane was there with Bambi. So, hold on, I'll get to that PS in a minute, honey. But so basically, he's out in the open, real disrespectful. Like, damn, you already disrespectful. You fuck, but you gonna bring the bitch out in the open on a date? You on a date?
To your co-worker's thing?
No, to his wife's friend's event. Hello. So, and they don't even care. They talk, yeah, we turned up, we was turned up, we was at the lake, we was turned up, we was turned up. Okay,
I can do what I do.
I'm sick of turned up, though, I ain't gonna lie. So, basically, Tracy kind of puts him on blast a little bit, like, well, I was hoping to meet you at the baby shower. He was like, oh, yeah, I wasn't there. She was like, yeah,
it was good. It was great. It was a nice baby shower. You should have been there.
So, here comes Mary Jane talking about, yeah, his wife gave him a pass. You want to drink? All extra, making it known, yeah, he tapped that ass, and yes, we're here in public, so... Tracy was like,
really though?
She wasn't with the fuckery, so she got her man and got gone. Now, P.S. Bambi was on the radio here on V103 talking about how Mary Jane, she would have never brought no nasty bitch like that if she knew she was going to be all up on a married man. But I'm like, wait, then you cut to today and she was with the bitch at an event with Kirk. So you sound stupid as fuck. P.S.S. Tracy hates popcorn hoes. Ain't that what she call them, popcorn hoes? But yet she knows them and is friends with them all. You was friends with Shay, who was the jump off. You're friends with Bambi, who done been quite a few jumps off. But you hate these popcorn hoes, but somehow they all are in your circle. Work it out, Tracy. Work it out. Okay, so then it comes back and Scrappy's out of jail, okay? So Mama D holds this big party, to show that he's out of jail. So he's happy for the moment because he's like, shit, I'm out. I don't know what's about to happen, but I'm out right now. Let me get some drinks. Woohoo, I'm out. Erica feels like, okay, I'm going to tell, which I don't think she should have told him at the point where he's celebrating, he just got jail. Maybe wait till tomorrow or something.
Like, I'm going to tell him I sold the ring. She's going to tell him in the middle of the party when his folks is around him, yo, I sold the ring.
She's like, she pawned it. So he looking like, you just pawned the ring like it wasn't nothing, like it ain't nothing to you.
I really wanted to put it on your hand.
And so he walks off because he mad. He like, I need a drink. Give me a drink. And so Mama D was like, you ain't about to punk. Ain't nobody. She didn't get up in Erica's face. She just said that loud. Ain't nobody about to punk my son because he ain't no punk and yada, yada, yada. So so Erica's mama come walking down the steps like, boom, boom, boom.
She thick to the motherfucker.
She come walking down the steps. And talk about, because Erica was like, what you talking about? So Erica's mom was like, she ain't talking about nothing. She ain't talking about nothing, right? So, of course, the mama starts saying stuff. So Erica's mama was trying to run up on Mama D. So, of course, like any child would, Scrappy just kind of held her so he wouldn't, hit the mama. So here come Erica, don't touch my mama. So she go to, swinging at him and punching him and pushing him and shit. So, he pushed off of that bitch wibbled and wobbled and wobbled on the floor. And the first thing she hollered is, you going to jail. I hate bitches like, when I say hate, but not because, if you get beat up, yeah, put that nigga in jail. But what I'm saying is, he beat the bitch up. He just pushed off because you beating him. But the first thing they say when they know a nigga on probation, you going to jail. 9-1. Say one more thing. Say one more thing, nigga. I'm pressing this last one, nigga. What? What's up? So then, So then she, like I said, she hollered, you going to jail, you going to jail. So then the mama start cussing each other out. And Erica's mama hollered about, this bitch talk about she was a pimp. You's a hoe, you's a hoe. So they yelling back and forth. And Scrappy's like, man, what the fuck? He was like, I didn't even touch her. I just pushed her off me because she was hitting on me.
Just like last time.
Yeah, when they was at the table. Remember when Erica popped off again at the table? But so then they walk out and Erica's like, he going to jail tonight. I'm calling the police. So we don't know what's about to happen with that shit.
But that's crazy because if it was like that, Erica's supposed to be classy and whatnot. Why not just leave?
No, I mean, she shouldn't have told him that shit at the party anyway.
I said celebration. It's like, why would you even tell somebody? Why go? Why go there?
So then, okay, because Tracy talks to Rashida about Kirk being turned up, child. And, you know, Rashida starts crying, and she was like, she's been holding everything in. She hasn't cried one time out of all the dumb shit he's been saying, and she's just so hurt, and how could he do this? And then all of a sudden, here come Kirk walking up. And so Tracy was like, here he come, you know. So she was like, what the fuck you know, what are you here for? And he was like, what you mean? I live here. She was like, you ain't been here in days. And then all of a sudden, I hear you turned up, and yeah, Tracy's my friend, so she's gonna tell me, here he come. What she got to do with anything? Tracy was smart. That bitch ain't said you nothing. I'm about to leave. You know, most bitches try to be messy and say that. She was there. Gotta go. Bye. She got the hell on.
Hope it works. So,
then she, you know, of course, she was crying. She was like, I hate you so much right now. You know, cueing, what's that child's name? Khalees. Cue the background music. But, so, if you looked at Kirk had no fucks to give. He did not care. It was just like, whatever. He just like that little bird I told y'all. Some of y'all know. My mama didn't told me. Better go fuck that for dinner. Nope, 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 nope. That's what he looked like at the end. Nope, 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 nope. He ain't give a fuck. So she asked him, you know, what happened at the lake? And he was like, well, I was there. We was in the jacuzzi.
I was drunk.
Girls was in the jacuzzi. Then we was in the bed. And yeah. She was like, what's, yeah, say it. Like, you know, he did what he did. So he admitted to fucking them girls. And she was like, that's crazy. That's crazy that you would embarrass me like that. And he was like, oh, so what? We just, we perfect now? She was like, no, but damn, I would never do you like that. Then you out in public with the bitch. She was like, I ain't even no Halle Berry bitch. This is just old ratchet. You know, which she is. Mary Jane has been trying to get on for a minute. Mary Jane is the chick who actually was a jump off the Shaquille O'Neal. And then I guess he supposedly was stalking her, so she put a restraining order out on him. And she's trying to be on Myth Hits. If he's still shopping that show, The Real Mistresses of Atlanta, she was on that too.
Well,
but
the Real Mistresses,
The Real Mistresses of Atlanta.
It's a show about being a hoe.
Pretty much. So he's trying to shop it around and get it on there. But so it's fucked up. Kirk is a dirty bastard. Then she was like, you know what? Fuck you. Get out. Get your shit and get out. Why he going to have to lock her out? Locked her out of the house.
You're stupid. You're a stupid person.
Oh my God. They ain't gonna get that joke because that's gonna be on a video that's not getting put up till tomorrow.
Look back at it.
But anyway, so he's just an asshole. So she set his little clothes on fire and he rode off into the sunset. And Rashida, girl, I know you're watching these videos. I know you are. Because what Rashida said at the end, she was like, he need to get the fuck on. Don't come back here until you done riding your motorcycles with Benzino no net ass. Yeah, that's my nickname for that nigga. But honey, Kirk, like I told y'all before in the beginning, it was some shit, like it was concocted so they could stay on the show because everybody get kicked off. But you know, like I said before, certain things you just don't do for the love of money. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, that girl pregnant, she miserable and fat and shit. It's hot. You know, when you're pregnant, it's hot. And you run around with these hoes in the public, and then you just like fucking nope, 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 nope. Bubba didn't told me. Like you don't give a fuck. Y'all think I'm playing? I would have to beat his ass. I would have to hire some people to whoop his motherfucking ass because right now he ain't giving a fuck about you. He ain't acting like you no wife. So you can go fuck another bitch, but your wife is pregnant. You telling me to get abortions and shit, but you out here fucking this hoe that fucks every nigga with money. Really? And like I said, I had Bambi on the radio talking about I would have never brought this trash around. Bitch, you wasn't just with her out there. You was with her at the little
function and stuff.
I can't. This whole situation, honey, I just cannot. I can't. And I didn't even get to see what was gonna be on the next episode because we came right on downstairs and did this video. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this episode. What y'all think about if y'all think Erica was justified on telling him the day the nigga just got out of jail at his little party.
Whatever y'all say, it ain't right.
Do y'all think Scrappy was wrong for pushing her off? He ain't hit her. She sitting there punching on the nigga, pushing him, and he pushed her off. Do y'all think he was wrong for that?
He is kind of swole.
I don't care. She gonna keep running up. He ain't do nothing. It's not like he smacked her mama. He just went like this. So the mama wouldn't hit his mama. Who do y'all side with? What do y'all think about this whole Erica? I mean, not Erica. This whole Rashida and Kirk. I'm calling the nigga Frank. Kirk shit. Honey, I cannot. And then Jocelyn and them talking about getting married. Hey, but I can. Hey, at least I can give you this. That bitch ain't trying to be like a motherfucker 10 years in and ain't got no ring. So I gotta give her props because that bitch is like, no, bitch.
It's 2 years.
You will not pop.
24 months. Wear it
ring,
out.
house.
Wear it out.
Let's get it popping. So I gotta give her props on that. But do you think it's gonna happen? So all right, babies, let me know.
Supposedly
on media takeout. You can't take
okay,
shit. Yeah. But anyway, let us know what you think, child. If you're brand new to the show, check out the other reviews because you know I keep it real with you, honey. And subscribe. It's free because I'm cool like that. I ain't gonna charge you. I ain't gonna charge you. All them other motherfuckers be charging y'all to subscribe. Y'all don't even know it. You ain't even know. As always, thanks for watching. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a mother-sucking friend, baby, to subscribe. And follow your girl on Twitter. Yes, honey. And make sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Well, Facebook. Well, no, you gotta follow me on Instagram. I mean Facebook, because everybody hitting up my old Facebook. I can't accept anybody no more. You gotta go to the one in the link, honey, and make sure to go get your SATV t-shirts and phone cases and hoodies, chat, because it's cold somewhere. Yes, indeed. What's your Instagram and Facebook?
You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Rashawn vs. Wicked, all one word, and you can hit me up on Facebook, Rashawn Sims.
Let me know what you think, Chad, because I really want to go find Kirk's ass and just punch him in his
Adam's
ball.
out.
All right, sweeties, we out.
Peace.